Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Den. It's another show. We thought this was going to be the winter premiere, this December 7th show, but this is actually the second show. Last Monday we did a show. You may or may not know. You can catch it on our website.
NorthwestSuburban.com?
Yep, that's our website. I'm Kenton Kipp. This is J.W. Cox, and this is December 7th, which we know as the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Mm-hmm. Date which will live in infamy, and it sure has.
Yes. So moving along to high school sports, and we had some good games this past week.
Absolutely.
Some interesting ones. We've the month of December, this 2.5 week stretch here, we have our teams playing each other quite a bit. This is Blaine and Centennial week.
Right.
This week right here. For the next basically 8 or 9 days, Blaine and Centennial are playing each other in almost all of the winter sports.
Basketball, hockey.
Yeah, we're going to televise those.
Both hockey games this week.
Yep, and then going back to this past Friday, it was Spring Lake Park in Blaine, meeting for the first time. To the hard court we go as the Blaine Bengals travel to Spring Lake Park to take on the Panthers. And it was Mark Raley for the Panthers who scores the first points for the Panthers on a three. And he didn't stop there. He scored the Panthers' first 11 points.
11, you say?
11 points with 3 3-pointers in the mix there. On the other side, Ben Scherer, the offensive rebound and the putback. He's the Bengals' leading scorer and rebounder. Later in the half, Mark Raley off the screen. Quick release, drains the three. Panthers up 7. Teams trade threes and Panthers' last shot of the half. Aaron Flink takes it to the rack, gets under, around, and through the forest of long arms. Beautiful move for the score before time expires. Play of the week nominee. Nice play. Panthers extend lead to 9. And they lead 32-23 at the break. Second half, Zach Ogiles, not enough that he's good at football. Got to be good at basketball too.
Oh, sure.
Drills the three, Panthers up 10. Bengals pick and roll, Zach Baker finds Scherer. Bucket and the foul, 3-point play the Stockton Malone way. Bengals within 5. But right back to Raley. He drills another one.
Didn't miss much.
Bengals Baker, the 3-point maker, hits the three. Bengals within 4. Other way, more Raley, another three, this one from the corner. The Panthers start to pull away. In transition, Flink out to Raley, another three. Raley, 7 3-pointers nominate that.
Right.
Panthers hold off any hope of a comeback, and Raley leads all scorers with 34 points.
What was that?
34 points.
One more than his jersey.
What's his jersey number? +1. Panthers win 71-55, leaving only one question. We caught up with a few victorious Panthers to hear their answers.
Got the hot hand, we try and get it to them. And coach tells us defense leads the offense. And I felt like our defense was really well today, playing a big opponent, our biggest rival ever since middle school. And our defense was really good, and it led to our offense as well.
Well, as a point guard, I'm just trying to look for the open players, but usually Eric's running the one, and I think Eric does a really good job controlling the tempo and controlling the ball, so he did a really good job tonight too.
Sure did. Panthers had a great game, and a budding rivalry with
Absolutely.
the youth level and then the middle school, and now it's continuing on to the high school as well as the Panthers look to continue their winning ways. Taking on the Huskies tomorrow night, and then taking on Totino Grace. Big game for them on Thursday. St. Mike Cleverville on Friday. Busy week for the Panthers.
Some impressive defense all throughout. Meanwhile, for Blaine, they'll try to bounce back at Osseo coming up. That will be tomorrow night. Then they've got 2 this week, with one on Thursday and then one on Saturday following Tuesday's contest with Osseo. They host Anoka and host St. Francis.
And the Cougars just lost to Osseo. Last we heard, they're a pretty good team. 82-58 the final. They'll be taking on Irondale Tuesday night, Champlin Park at home on Thursday, and then at Chaska on Saturday. Tough schedule ahead for the Cougars.
The ladies are also out on the hard court to start the season. A few games under their belt for Blaine, Centennial, and Spring Lake Park. Blaine, well, they had to travel a little bit to Mahtomedi for a non-conference matchup with the Zephyrs. Thanks to TV 19 for the footage on this one. Teresa Mabonifo, inside she goes to get the Bengals up by a couple of buckets. 8-4 the lead here as Mabonifo goes back on defense. In transition, Allison Jablonski for a 3, splashdown.
You like that?
They liked it. Well, maybe they didn't, but Allison Jablonski did. Excuse me, takes the steal, goes back the other way in transition, lay it up and lay it in. A big game in the offing early for the senior captain. A little bit of help inside for the Zephyrs to get back into a 7-point game. Emma Gorthaus. Gorthaus goes up and in with the right hand. Then in a 2-point game, Gorthaus, the short jumper, rolls it home. And she was the offense for the Zephyrs into the second half. Bengals trying to build a lead down along the baseline. Abby Romick, a good handle of the basketball, finds who else but Jablonski as she drops it down. Doing a Mark Rayleigh impression, perhaps? All right, they're going to leave her open. They're going to leave her open. She's still open. She's going to take it, and she's going to knock it down.
You like that?
Every single time. Big lead, 15 points for the Bengals. It would dwindle down under 6 minutes to go. 11-point game inside. Gorthaus again. Bump, no whistle, but gets the bucket. Make it a 9-point lead. Now it's a 7-point game.
Gorthaus.
She'd make it a 5-point game. That's right, it's Gorthaus again. The Bengals, though, stretch the lead back out to 9. Finish it off with a little defense. The loose ball picked up, and who are you going to call? Allison Jablonski. Jablonski, 28 points for the senior. She finishes it off, a victory for the Bengals, 53-43. The Bengals will take on Forest Lake next, then Anoka. They've got a rivalry coming up, as Kenton mentioned off the top of the show. They've got Centennial in their sights on December 15th.
Thanks to TV 19 on location for that footage as the Panthers lost to Benilde St. Margaret's Tuesday night. Jenna Murphy, 16 points the last couple of games, and South St. Paul is their Tuesday night opponent. They'll be at Totino Grace on Thursday before taking on the Coon Rapids Cardinals coming up next Tuesday, the 15th.
And finally for Centennial, got Champlain Park coming up off a couple of losses. They're a real young team. Sarah Gross, Sarah Stapleton, a couple of good games in the rear view, but they've got Champlain Park, their rivalry against Blaine, and their next 3-game stretch finishes off at Andover next Friday.
And it is time to go back into the Wayback Machine.
Put in a quarter.
Yep, put in a quarter, strap on your helmet. We're going back a couple weeks ago to the Adapted Soccer PI Division Championship game. We got highlights for you. Here it is. The Anoka Hennepin Mustangs in the championship game taking on the Robbinsdale Hopkins Mount Westonka Robins. In the first half, 9:41 left in the first half. Tyler Ezell gets the goal, giving the Mustangs the 1-0 advantage in the first half. And the second half, a foul in the box. PK Tyler Ezell adds another one for the Mustangs, making it 2-0. That is all the offense they would need. The Mustangs, the shutdown defense. Ben Schmitz, the all-tournament team defender. Joey Mannion in goal, and the Mustangs defense put the clamps down. No soup, no goals. 2-0 shutout. The Mustangs win. The Mustangs win. They are the PI Division champions for 2015. Congratulations to the Anoka Hennepin Mustangs. Also the Robins for a great season as well, as senior Jordan Pashong brings the trophy back to his teammates. Mustangs are your champions. Thanks to Channel 12 for the footage. Now we're all
Fun
caught
day.
up.
Big day. Yeah, we can put the
Absolutely.
Wayback Machine away
For
back
now.
for a little
For
bit.
now, don't go away.
Right.
Wayback Machine. Don't go way back. Does Matt want to know something?
Matt
Matt's not
wants to
here.
know where the heck he is.
Where is
Waldron? Matt? That's what we
If
want.
only there was a sign for that.
That question.
Oh, see, it's kind of like that Matt Lauer thing or that Carmen Sandiego thing, but it's a
like
Matt
that.
Waldron thing.
Man, that was a fun game. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
The best. I like
Hated
that
when you
show.
got those red herrings.
The
though.
warrant. All right, that's enough shenanigans. We'll be back with less shenanigans,
Probably about the same amount.
more highlights, and probably an equivalent amount of shenanigans. On the other side of the break, you're watching sports on Northwest TV.
get some of the best barbecue you've ever tasted.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Welcome back to Sports, everyone. There's more. We have some highlights and even a coach and captains. And are we going to find out what Matt wanted to know last week? Or
Matt wanted to know
Yeah.
what's up with the co-op of Spring Lake Park and Coon Rapids for girls hockey. I don't think we still really have an answer to that.
Oh, we do have an answer.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah. They wrote about it in the local newspapers.
Oh, I didn't see
the
that.
ABC newspapers. You should read them.
I should.
They've got information in there.
Okay.
And I think it was probably Jason Olson who wrote
Care
the
to
story
share?
on it. But they said there weren't enough numbers for both teams, so they thought combining them would give them, I think there was like 14 from Spring Lake Park and 11 from Coon Rapids,
Right.
something like that. So now they got a heck of a team.
They sure do.
Pardon my French.
Still,
but
they still need
a
one
really good
mascot,
team.
though, if you're asking me, my humble
Oh, I thought you were going to volunteer to be the mascot. They still need a mascot.
No, they need
and
one
I'm available.
kind of mascot.
Yeah.
I will not be doing
The
it,
perfect kind
but
of mascot.
whatever they want it to be, one team, one name, that should be the mantra all season long.
Mm-hmm. Not just Cardinal Nation,
Cardinal and Panther
but just
Nation,
a brotherhood of Cardinals.
Pantanals, the
Yep.
Cardinal Panthers.
Cardathers. So many options.
Yep.
But we just need a decision. That Matt wants to know, is there going to be a mascot name?
That would be the better
That's
question.
what I want to know, yeah. I'm not saying that Matt doesn't have good questions. I'm just saying, this is a follow-up question
Right.
to Matt wanting to know. Is this show over yet?
Not yet. We still
No?
have to get some highlights.
Oh, wait, there's
They
more?
don't have they don't have a single mascot, but they did play some games, and we've got a couple of
Yeah.
them to bring back the Wayback Machine. I
This-
almost put
by
it
the
away
way,
too early.
this is why people just watch the single highlights on YouTube, by the way.
Which you can do.
Yep, that's an option.
And the coach and captains are there too, so you don't even have to wait for that. That one's already up, by the way. Spoilers.
Time to go way back into the Wayback Machine. Get your chin straps on. Here we go. Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids taking on Anoka at Anoka. Double T, Taylor Turnquist in the first. Makes it 1-0. Going solo. We go to the third period with Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids trailing 3-2 on the power play. Some excellent passing. Hannah Schultz to Turnquist to Alyssa Hansen for the goal to tie the game at 3.
Catch your
That's a
breath.
Play of the Week nominee. Took my breath away. Check this out. Diamond wipe and tick, tack, and sure enough, Hansen the toe. Lasers. Play of the Week nominee. Anoka answered back to take a 4-3 lead, but the Panthers again. Lily Hackett touches it back. Nice pass to Brenna Castillo to finish off another game-tying goal. The rubber match. Tied it 4 with a little under 2 minutes to go. That's a beautiful play. And then we go to OT. Check this out. Anoka, almost an icing, but it slows down, racing to the puck. Lauren Brown, that is hustle there.
That's why you always do
She's
it.
got speed, and she's got not
Line
much
to
of an
line,
angle in the
kids.
shot, but she scored it. 5-4 Tornadoes win in OT, thanks to CTN for the footage.
More CTN footage, more Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids, Panthers, Cardinals, this time at home, taking on the unbeaten Elk River Zimmerman Elks. And the Elks poured it on, a 12-1 shots on goal advantage in the first, but they could not solve Sammy Miller. Miller making saves all throughout the first and the second. She stopped the first 18 shots she saw, and it was scoreless through 2 full periods at Fogarty Arena. Miller off to a great start this season. 8 minutes to go in the contest in regulation, and finally, Elks get on the board. They average about 6 goals per game. You knew it was going to happen. It was Annie Dalton. Puck nearly poked away. Gabby Loma can't get it. Dalton's there, and through traffic, able to put it past Miller. Just 10 seconds later, nobody's sitting back down, and off the face-off, another goal to make it 2-0. Haley Johnson She goes upper 90. Up, I believe, where they put the peanut butter. Right up in there. And it's 2-0. That's your final. Panthers were outshot in this one, 29-17. Standings in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Standings, you say? Well, Elk River, who you just saw, they're 7-0-1 in conference, 8-0-1 overall. You've got our trio of teams right down there, 4 wins apiece. Blaine, Spring Lake Park, and Centennial. The difference is the loss column, 1 for the Bengals, 2 for the Panthers, Pantanals, Coon Rapids, Spring Lake Park, and 3 for Centennial. And for good measure, one more time, 1 team, 1 name. That's what we're looking for.
North Metro Stars, not us, by the way, down at the bottom. And boy, you went a little crazy with the transitions there.
Sure did.
Heavy on the diamond white, but I also saw a page peel and a couple dips to white, so the white flash in there. So
you know, sometimes when you're editing, you just have to keep it loose.
Eat your heart out, George Lucas.
This guy, editor-in-chief.
Wow, giving that your own title there. All right.
Stamp.
Yep. And
I was at it again.
Yep. Our favorite co-op, we were able to catch up for the coaching captains of the Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids girls hockey team. Panthers? Pantanals? Panthers. Coaching captains, please enjoy.
I think we have high expectations. We hope to work together, and we hope to work hard every single time we're on the ice, and we want to play for each other, not for ourselves.
We're a new team this year. We co-opted with another school, Coon Rapids, and we expect to continue to win.
There's a lot of adjustments. You know, we're at 2 different rinks, new teammates, new traditions, but I think it's gone great so far. The girls get along. We know that we do have to make changes, and the attitudes have been great. I think it's been awesome so far.
I love hockey because it's competitive, and I love to be competitive, and it's a team sport, and you just play with your sisters, I guess.
I love the aggressiveness of it, just like just going out there and like playing with a bunch of girls that like are my family. Super fun.
Give it to Turnquist. Turnquist sends it down to the circle. Shot from there. Goal! Hannah Schultz on the score, her 2nd of the season.
We don't really have any end-of-season expectations. We kind of play it game by game, practice by practice. You know, work hard, have a good attitude, and everything will fall into place.
It's an honor to be a part of a team that's, has grown so close in a short amount of time, and they're like my second family.
I get to play with the people that I call my second family, and you can just come put on a jersey and you just forget about everything and just get to play.
It means a lot to me to be a captain. I'm a 3-sport athlete, so I love to represent my school, and it's just an honor to put on the Spring Lake Park jersey.
We need to have people to come out and support us and amp us up so then we get excited to play. We're having a really good season, and we have a really good team, and girls hockey is a lot of fun.
If the students are coming to watch, they amp us up and get us ready to play the game, and we play harder and better, and we've won when they come out and watch us play.
Go out and see them, they'll win.
That's right. Do it.
Almost guaranteed. And you can catch them, the Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids Co-op, taking on Maple Grove at home tomorrow night, traveling to Mounds View and traveling to the North Metro Stars. That's off a win against Sartell and that loss against Elk River that you saw.
And the Bengals just defeated the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks 5-2. Centennial is up next. Gabby Rosenthal plays for a lot of teams. But she will be in the game, big game, on Tuesday, Centennial and Blaine. Look forward to that.
Shows up on the Centennial schedule right there and smack dab in the middle as well, pitting the Bengals and the Cougars. If you recall, if you were with us in February, that was your 5-2A sectional finals matchup.
I do.
So we'll have the first meeting since then, the thrilling loss for Centennial trying to avenge that. They've got Andover and Hill Murray, and they've always got Gabby Hughes, who had 5 goals. Just 5 in an 11-1 win against Totino Grace.
Yes, I do remember that.
It was fun.
Yep. So that Tuesday game will be on North Metro TV, northmetrotv.com live, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. For the Spring Lake Park boys, they defeated Rochester John Marshall, the Rockets, 3-2 in overtime, and they'll be at Coon Rapids on Thursday, and then taking on Osseo, who is tied for first in the Northwest Suburban Conference West.
Everything's coming up Orioles lately.
Yeah.
For Blaine, again, throwdown matchup against Centennial. That also was the sectional matchup. First time they'll meet since then. It wasn't as close or as thrilling, so the Cougars certainly trying to get some revenge, but the Bengals will try and keep that rolling. Then they'll have Elk River as second place team, and they'll go out of conference to take on the Red Knights of Benilde St. Margaret. Try to stay out of the penalty box against that Metro East squad.
Hopefully not too far out of conference. Centennial will be they defeated Anoka on Saturday, 7-4. They are at Arm Coop, the Armstrong Cooper Wings. And they will be taking on look at that, Blaine Bengals on Thursday, December 10th, 7 p.m. live on North Metro 15 and northmetrotv.com Thursday.
Better wings, Armstrong Cooper wings or Dixie Blue wings?
Ooh, that is tough.
Probably Dixie Blue.
I'm gonna go Dixie Blue.
Yeah,
they're good. Some good barbecue.
Good barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're an athlete,
good for you.
Keep an eye out on
Let us know what it feels like.
The season finale, because fall finale, they got Dixie Blue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
So ask an athlete how the Dixie Blue is and the Umbria
and how
Pizzeria.
it feels, because we can't tell you.
Yeah, so many questions.
JV.
Time for our varsity game of the week, and we've got Blaine Centennial Week.
No.
Blaine Centennial Week, and it is the Cougars and the Bengals. Thursday night boys hockey, 7 p.m. live on northmetrotv.com. Bengals,
they can score.
They can put it between the pipes.
Between them.
Yep, 4-0. Cougars 2-1. Always a good game, except when it's a blowout. Other than that, it's always a good game.
We guarantee it. If it's not a blowout, it'll be a good game.
You got that.
Yep.
And
that's what we deal in here.
Panthers, number 33, puts up 34 points. Mark Raley
comes our athlete of the week.
Our athlete of the week. Big game against Blaine this past Friday. As we saw the highlights, 7 3-pointers. He's probably, 7 of 9 from three-point range?
Something right in there.
Excellent percentage.
At worst, 7 of 10. And that's 2 games now with 20-plus points for Mike Raley and Mark Raley.
Early in the season.
Right.
And
he's the scorer. And they can play pretty good defense, so congrats, athlete of the week.
You got it. So make sure to go to our website. You can watch the coaching captains we've done so far and the highlights.
Absolutely. And you can look back on all the past athletes of the week to see who Mark Raley is stacking up with.
Oh, yeah.
Check out our athletes page
at
northmetrotv.com.
Do you have their stats in there, too?
The stats from the week in which they were honored.
Nice.
Yes.
Way to go.
It's all updated for you.
northmetrotv.com. Find all that fun stuff. Got the new website a couple months ago, so we're adding things as we go here. It's a work in progress.
It's all about updating.
We're continuing. Yeah, it's all about that updating. Kids like their updated content.
Yep.
And so do the parents and grandparents. Giving it to the people and the kids. The kids also like it.
Kids
Also the
love
parents
updated
and
content.
the grandparents. The grandparents love updated content on websites. Love it. You can also watch all of our coaching captains.
Updated. Password is updated content.
Password second family.
Do we have plays of the week? It's time for play. Let's steer out of this and go to our plays of the week. Top 3, couple from the Wayback Machine. We'll start with number 3.
Number 3 on the power play. As we mentioned, tic-tac-toe, one of my favorite games. I almost always tie. Anna Schultz and Turnquist to Alyssa Hansen.
Number 2, Anoka Hennepin in the CI division. And the kick for Tyler Ezell that sealed it up. A 2-0 victory and a state title for the Mustangs. Congratulations and love the purple hair in the team solidarity.
Yeah, it wasn't last week, but who cares? It's still an awesome play. Here's the top play. This was from this week. Aaron Fling up and under. Going hard to the rack, the scoop and the score.
Don't let him tell you he's not the point guard.
He'll get 10 interceptions in football. And
yeah, he will.
Nice move to the bucket in the hoops. The land of the Giants. Those are top plays.
Exciting to see some hoops this week.
Very exciting.
Yeah, got boys hoops and girls hoops on the show.
Yes.
We're getting more and more games to show you on standings because obviously girls hockey got the quick start.
Standings?
So they're the most, like I said, we only showed the girls hockey standings because they're the only teams
Conference games,
a lot of meat.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So
we'll have a lot of conference games this week at Centennial and Blaine. Centennial and Blaine week. Girls hockey, boys hockey. Friday's wrestling. We've got Centennial Blaine wrestling on Friday.
Don't forget that.
Following Tuesday, follow along, the 15th, boys and girls basketball. Yep. We can't be at both.
Right.
We will be at one of them.
That would be impossible.
Maybe get highlights of both.
We should.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. We could
Be
get more updated content that way.
Yeah. It's all about the updated content.
Updated jokes would be better too.
Good luck with that.
But yeah, that's not going to happen with these
17 years, I believe in recycling.
And people love him for it.
Wouldn't go that far.
No, it should be. It's always an exciting week when you get rivalry week. Centennial.
This is rivalry
and
week.
Blaine.
Yes.
But let's
Part
not
one. And then there'll be a rivalry week part 2 coming
Right.
up here in a little over a month here. So look forward to that.
And let's not forget the fact that you mentioned it during the highlight. Spring Lake Park, Blaine, budding rivalries there with the two teams now more consistently playing each other across sports.
We love when our teams play against each other. They build friendships. They make enemies. And in the end, it's frenemies.
And those bonds last forever. And we make sure.
For life. That's it. Thanks for watching. Go and support your teams. Go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
And go Cougars.
Just go.
Just go.